Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the valley, where you can see we are next to Elsa, who's been making some very questionable noises since we've been stood here. But don't worry, as you can see, I've still made zero progress on the pool whatsoever, to the point where we've actually got one of those weeds that's grown next to it. So we'll quickly clear that up. So the purpose of today is I thought I'd just show you where we're kind of up to in the valley, and more importantly, we're running out of stuff to do soon. I mean, if we have a look at these quests, now unless there's any hidden quests that I'm not too sure of, obviously you've got all the collection items you need to go through and do, so there is actually plenty to do. But if we're talking purely on quests and friendship levels, I've literally only got 4 characters left to go, so that's not going to take very long. I don't do the quest until the missus is around, because if I do that I'll probably get a slap on the wrist or something similar. But the point here is we are fundamentally going to need that update to come fairly soon. All the eggplants are growing, they probably just need water and they're probably going to pop up, I expect. Unless I planted those at a different time. But we're going to leave it like that and annoy anyone with OCD for the time being. And we will come back later on. Now, I do actually need these cotton things. I can't remember what I was going to do with the cotton. Oh, that one will just be enough. Let's spam that. You can enjoy my clicking for a minute. And we'll just grow some. I don't think I've ever managed to do one of these properly. Is this the day where we're finally going to do it? Is it? It is. We got them all. But we don't get a bonus chest by the looks of it for that. That's a shame. The fabric is because there's a couple things I want to make, which I'll show you in a minute. One's a fountain and one's an arch. But crucially, you kind of want to see what we've done with this upstairs area. So I've actually finished the paving for upstairs. So that's good. That's really positive. When I say upstairs, I mean, I've finished it in the plaza, as you can tell. We've moved the lampposts, so they should all be in sync. We've got the farm here, as you saw a minute ago, with the bushes lining, the fencing around it, which I thought was quite cool. You've got Mickey and Minnie over here, obviously. That little garden you kind of start with, I expanded, put that in there, and again, we've got a weed. So we'll quickly get rid of that before I get in trouble for not cleaning up. Then I made this. This is what I'm calling, obviously, a while ago I made the Zen garden, which I thought was going to be massive and was probably about 3 meters long, but we'll ignore that. And I finally found a place to put that fountain you get. This is one of the quests, maybe Mickey's level 10, I can't really remember where I get it, but it's definitely a quest item anyway from one of the characters. And that's kind of where we're at up here. I mean, we did a little bit with Remy's little area over here, but other than that, you know, we're just kind of trying to make everything look pretty. At one point I thought, let's just go down to the meadow. We've got the clock tower there. Again, that was the missus' idea, so we'll leave that as it is. We won't move that, get in trouble. But look, the lights are all in order. You have no idea how long that took to sync up, but I think that looks really cool. So in the meadow, I thought what would be really cool, we could have a market in the meadow, you know, move loads of goofy stalls next to each other and just have one shopping place, but you can't actually move them into different biomes yet, so hopefully that's something they change, but that's just me nitpicking. That's kind of where we're up to with the main valley bits and bobs, but as I said, there was some stuff I wanted to go along and craft, in the case of we just want to craft as much fabric with that cotton as we possibly can. Although I can only craft 5 bits. But I think that was enough for what I was trying to do. And we'll see if one of the items is actually craftable now. There it is. There's the wooden arch. So we've got these 2 trees. And my logic was, I don't know... Oh, was that in front of both perfectly? I think it is. Although one of these trees is slightly off. That is annoying. Right, let's move the tree an inch that way. There we go. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. Oh yes, I like that, but we're definitely going to have to move the clock tower. So, that's something, but that looks really cool. I like that. That's a nice little entrance to get up here, and it just adds that kind of little effect down to the meadow. So, I think that's quite cool. Just an idea for you folks. As we were saying, we're running out of things to do, really. Once we've done the quests, hopefully we're around the October update to see quite what Toy Story's gonna do. Go, a white sturgeon. That is, I know that is what the fox likes, so we just need to find one now, presuming there is one in here. There he is. Right, so if you want to know how to feed a fox, you have to play with him. Right, so he's now gonna go off, and we just keep doing this until he lets us give us that fish. Nope, he's doing it again. I promise you, this is how you feed a fox. There you go, and we can approach him. 4th try lucky. We will give him that fish we just got. And just like that, that is how you give him his favourite food. He likes the posh fish. If you are at this point in the game, you know, you've now completed all your quests. You've actually managed to max your level. As you can see, we are level 40. That's happened somehow. No idea how. Clearly, we've been playing this game far too much. To be honest, it's mostly just the case now going around your village and decorating. You can try and complete all your collections. I mean, that is going to take some time, if we're honest, if you want to actually get all these. These things like fish you can do, foraging, but there's nothing specific as far as I'm aware you're going to get when you complete these. I know nothing happened for the gems. Furniture sets are dependent quite a lot on what Scrooge is selling. To summarise for you folks, if you are running out of things in the game, don't panic, there's going to be loads of updates. This is still technically like pre-release stage, so the official full game isn't even out yet, which is why you can still get all your founders packs and that sort of thing. Just go through, do your collections if you want, try and stack up some money, you know, get some farms going so you've got plenty going forward, and just collect up your resources, fix your paths, and just get things looking nice. I've shown you a video in the past of all the different characters that are coming, and the vast majority of those are going to have their own houses that are going to need to be built. You know, potentially when you complete these memory photos, we might get some extra quests. Who knows? I don't know if I've actually completed one down here yet. Again, I did literally only recently post a video on these, and I show you what every single one of these full pictures looks like. So if you want a spoiler, go check that out. And for now, folks, that is what my valley's looking like. That is the progress so far, and we are just getting to that stage in the game where what shall we do next? Anyway, if you're new around here, please do hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more Dreamlight Valley content coming. We'll do tips, and I'll just show you any designs that I come up with as and when that is. So until next time, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again incredibly soon.